The secret game that ripped my perfect family apart. They say integrity is what you do when no one is watching. But honestly, the real truth is what people say when they think you aren't listening. 1 year ago, I lost my hearing. It started with a freak diving accident that left me with temporary nerve damage. For 2 weeks, the world was total silence. But then, the sound started coming back. Faint at first, then sharp, crystal clear. I was about to tell my parents at dinner, but then I saw my perfect sister Maya leaning over to my mom. "It's actually better this way," Maya whispered, her eyes locked on her phone. "Now I don't have to listen to her brag about her art scholarships. I can finally be the center of attention without her constant noise." My mother didn't defend me. She just sighed. "I know, honey. It's a relief not having to pretend to care about those messy paintings anymore. We can finally focus on your tennis career." I sat there, staring at my mashed potatoes, my heart hitting the floor. I decided right then, I wasn't going to say a word. For 8 months, I played the part. I wore noise-canceling headphones everywhere. I learned to read lips so I could track conversations. And God, the things I heard. My best friend Chloe sat on my bed and told her boyfriend over FaceTime that I was easier to hang out with now because I couldn't interrupt her with my drama. But the breaking point? It was my dad. He was in his home office, talking to his business partner. "Yeah, the insurance payout for her disability just cleared. It's enough to cover the debt on the boat. We'll just tell her the money is tied up in a trust she can't touch. She'll never know the difference." I felt like I was suffocating. My own father, stealing my future for a boat. Last night was Maya's graduation party. The whole neighborhood was there. My dad stood up to give a toast about family strength and supporting those who can't support themselves. He looked at me with those fake, watery eyes. I stood up. I didn't use sign language. I didn't point. I just spoke. "The boat's name should be Betrayal," I said. My voice sounded like thunder in that quiet room. My dad's glass hit the deck. Maya turned white as a sheet. "I've heard every word for 8 months," I continued, walking toward the center of the crowd. "I heard about the messy paintings. I heard about the relief of my silence. And I definitely heard about you stealing my insurance money for a hobby." The neighbors started whispering. My mother tried to grab my arm, but I pulled away. "You didn't lose my hearing," I said, my voice shaking with pure cold rage. "You lost your daughter. And trust me, I've heard enough to last a lifetime." I walked out that front door and haven't looked back. They keep texting saying I misunderstood. But you can't misunderstand the sound of people showing you exactly who they are.